Hello. Yes. The, I'm sorry that I could not comment last week the 80th anniversary 80 of the nuclear bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Um, I was again so deep in my self depression, in my self doubt, in my procrastination. How you call this? Yes, and yeah. So, I wanted to write something positive, but I fear from myself. Yeah, this is not true. Yeah, free from myself to do good to myself or to do things that are in my favor or things like that. Yeah? Sorry for that. Yeah. So Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Hiroshima was on 6th of August 1945. The World War in Europe already ended against Nazi Germany on 8th of May 1945. The capitulation of Nazi Germany. In the night, yeah. That's why then Russia celebrated 9th of May 1945. And the Americans were still, and also the Soviet Union, uh, making them combating Japan, and it took a lot of time. Japan was not that easy. Huh? So they dropped the bomb, the nuclear bomb, and this was one of the biggest. And Nagasaki, 3 days later, 9 of August 1945. Yeah. They say it was necessary to end the war. Um, nah, nah. It happened. We cannot redo it, but I don't think so. It was necessary for what was the biggest. Many people say it was the biggest terrorist attack of all time, the biggest terrorist attack of all time, and I agree with that. It almost affected only the civil population of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, yeah? And also industry, a bit of military, but major the majority was civil population. Yeah. And until today, people suffer from this. Radiation is still there in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah. Not like in the first day, however, much less. But this is not funny. Yeah. So nuclear bombs are not funny. Yeah. Yeah. It has a cynical side, this nuclear bomb. On one side, it sometimes saved a nation before being attacked, not always. Israel was attacked before they had nuclear bombs, and some nations were never attacked because they had nuclear bombs. North Korea, for example. And yeah, it's a difficult topic. Yeah? But we don't forget the victims of nuclear bombs. Yeah? This is not funny. This is not. A weapon to play with, to use it. Now, difficult. Um, yeah, we we can only pray and hope and really hope that this never ever will be used again at any on any kind, even for test purposes, because it also affects the protection shields of the earth, and it permanently damages the Earth permanently. We have an Earth after, before the first use of nuclear bombs and the testing of nuclear bombs. Earth before that point, or a different Earth. Huh? The things in physics, yeah, that have changed forever, and not for positive. Huh? Good. So yeah, and yeah, but Christ is here. I'm not here. This time, history will not repeat like in World War II. Yeah, I think so. Um, or at least they will not have enough time for World War III if it comes. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, the world won't have enough time. That's my feeling. That's my what I can see for yeah for the next time. Yeah. So yeah, and of course, war all is not a funny thing. Yeah? It was. It is never beautiful. It is never fun. Yeah. Um, it's also not easy to. It's also not easy to say I don't go to war when you're forced to go to war. It's just another problem. Yeah. Um, yeah. The best is always that we find a solution with peace, but therefore also important to know we need God, the God of the Bible, Jehovah. We need the, the Almighty God in our life, and then we will always have peace. And yeah, also war happens because people moved away from God too much. Good, and this is not good. This is not good. It's not good. But yeah, good. Yeah. So we don't forget Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We don't forget the victims of the World War II at all, yeah, and in Japan. And we don't forget that war is nothing beautiful, yeah? And yeah, that is disasters. And but we also don't forget, we are humans and we will never fix our own problems with our own power. This is impossible. If we can do this even in our own life, how can we do this in foreign politics, in economics, in unemployment rate, in capitalism, in whatever, even in science? If we can't fix our own problems in our own life, in our own private house, then we will never be able to fix the world. Yeah, but with the help of God, and God Himself, He can heal the world. God can heal the world, and suppose God will heal the world for good and for all those also who are on His side. This is yeah, good, and this is why God chose Israel from the beginning. That people acknowledge, oh, the God of the Jews, the God of the Israels, is something special. There's something very special with this God. It seems that he's very, very strong, or he's really the only God, or if he's not the only God, he's the highest God. Yeah, and Nebuchadnezzar and other people, politicians, and also on the Old Testament times, there were also people who were Jews who were not from Jewish origin because they recognized this God, is the highest God. It's the highest God, at least. Yeah? Maybe they still believed in different gods, but or believed it's only God alone, but this God is the highest God. Yeah, this is the major reason why, one of many reasons why God choose one, not because Jews were the best or whatever. Yeah? Good, but yeah. This is also not an invitation for Jewish nationalism, yeah? Or fascism or Nazitum. Yeah, yeah, good. This is, you must choose, must understand. They're here for creating healing and not for creating problems. That's what God said to Abraham. Yeah. Yeah. Peace for the world through the hands of God and through us. God through God in us. Yeah. Peace for Japan, peace for the world, and reparation and justice will happen. Justice will come for everyone, every nation, every city, and everyone. Thank you. Several live streams today. Short air breaks.